Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So I got this mold back out that Don did last week, and he marbled it with mica powders, which it marbled and kind of made its own color because we used 2 mica powders. Today we're going to see it in glitter, and I chose Blueberry Sparkle. Many different color blues and teals in here, and I also chose this powder for the handle called Midnight Dream. It comes in a set, and these are the little things that I made to show me what color they were, and it seemed like the closest match that I have. I have a ton of blue purple shift ones, but this one was the closest. So we're going to paint that with the handle. Now I pulled out the little shaker turtle dude again because he's so cute, and then I got these 2 back out. This is a little bear she gave me. I had Don make me a mold, so I'm so excited to pour that. That thing was so adorable. And I even duplicated the little turtle, so in case we have enough, I could do 2. I'm gonna mix up about 12 ounces. I think this one held 10 for him. I hope I'm right. Maybe I'll hold back the 2 before I mix something else in there. I was thinking on this thing, you could probably use UV resin to make it because it is so shallow and you need it clear anyway. So we're going to try UV resin to do the shell. That way, if you want to make an extra and you want to make the turtle and you already have your resin mixed up and colored and whatever glittered, and then you're like, oh, I don't have anything for the shell, well, let's try UV resin on that. So that's what we're going to do today. But before I start, this one is called Midnight Dream. I think I said that already. And I do set this now in the lid because I put that little flower on the top. And we're just going to paint this in. And that way when we fill it with the glitter, hopefully we'll get that blue color out of it. Because, well, it's not going to be black filling it, so I'm not quite sure. It should be deep enough to make that blue pop out of the white powder. And hopefully I get it all. I just need to tap it out and then clean around that side. I'll just use a little alcohol and some, let me just use a paper towel and see if that works. I wanted to do this one a couple of times for you guys so you could see what it looks like in different things that you can put in your resin. So we've already done the mica powder. This will be the glitter. Alcohol ink, we all know, is going to be gorgeous. And you can do a pigment paste. I have tons of new pigment paste, so maybe we could do one day with that. And I'm not doing a dragon today. I am taking a break from the dragons today because I want to. Really no other reason. I have a lot to do today for the channel on the outside of the video. So I just didn't want to have to bling one up totally today. What did I get on my mold? Okay, let me mix up 10 ounces. I got something on my mold there. 10 ounces and, 12 ounces so I can use 10 of it for this. Before I mix up the resin, I'm going to try this because if it doesn't cure all the way through, which I really highly doubt that'll happen, then I'll just pour it in the epoxy. So I'm going to pour it all the way. It's really not that deep, and you don't want to overfill it because you want to make sure you have a flat bottom. I just want to make sure I don't have any bubbles in there that I can see. I don't think I do. Let me see, where's the dotting tool at here? It's probably a piece of glitter. Yep, it's a piece of glitter. So let's just cure this through. I've got my cordless UV light out here and see if that's gonna work. I'll do 3 minutes. I'm going to start a little high and then I'll drop it down for the rest. Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Got it mixed up and split. I took it out of my silicone cup because I do not like to clean glitter out of these. Now, one thing I learned about this recently, See how white this is because it's getting old and I've used it a million times? I did reach out to Let's Resin and I asked them if they had a silicone cup to replace this. They don't sell just this cup, but they do sell a set of silicone cups, and one of them will be this one. So you can get a new one, which I have one coming, so you can see through it again. It's really hard to see your resin pouring in a white cup, because as they age, silicone turns white. You all know that from our molds. So I do have one coming, and then I'll be able to see through it. It's just gonna have a larger one, and I think a couple smaller ones in the set. It's not expensive, but at least we can replace these, so that's good information to know. For these, I have 2 ounces. I'm gonna just leave that clear because I don't know what color I want to make those little things. So I'm gonna do the glitter first, and I'm gonna do them separate because, like I said, I don't want to clean that cup out with glitter. It's a nightmare to clean glitter out of a cup, and if you've been doing resin long enough, you know silicone and glitter, they love each other and they don't want to separate. And then I'm going to add glue to this because I do not want it sinking, and I need more glitter than that in there, and probably more in there in this one as well. So the way I look at it on my stick, if I see a lot of clear resin in there, I really want more glitter because I don't want to see the clear resin in my final project. And then I do 1 drop per ounce for my glue, and that will keep this suspended. So if you're new to resin, Daniel Cooper came up with the idea that you can suspend your glitter if you add glue to your resin. And I just went a little bit further than that to see how much we actually need. And I kind of found for normal, everyday 1-to-1 epoxy, I use 1 drop per ounce. If you use 4-hour fast cure, it's less than that. And then if you use your deep pour, I can't remember what I did. I only did that one time, and I think it was like 15 drops per ounce or something like that. It was a lot, but it made my glitter suspend in the deep pour resin. You just had to put a lot of glue in there. I use Elmer's clear glue. You need a PVA glue. I don't recommend white. I hear it's like 50-50 on the white. Some people say that their white glue ruined the cloudiness, made it cloudy, and some people say it did not. So why take the chance when you can just get the clear glue? That looks to be pretty good, I hope. No, I'm gonna do a little more. I'm kind of questioning it, so if I'm questioning it, we're gonna add more. And this should be good. I didn't really want a glittery turtle because when you put stuff in the shaker, I don't want to detract from the stuff in the shaker. So maybe I'll split that in 2 and do, got some bubbles forming. 2 different colors or something maybe for the bear and the turtles. I don't know. Let's do, this is 5 ounces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be all we need. It'll be really thick and it won't separate from itself. Like, you'll have to slice it off when you're pouring it. So don't get nervous. We can still put it through the vacuum chamber. It will still take the bubbles out. It will be longer because I don't have it in a deeper container, so I will probably have to release the pressure several times. I should have grabbed some colors for the turtle. Let me go see what color I can find. I just want, I don't know, let me go find something. I split it in 2. And we're gonna try the Rolio Neon. This one, and no, you know what? Let's do, what color did I do yesterday? Pink. Let's do blue and purple. These are made by Rolio. This is called Blue Charge Cosmic Purple. And then we'll pour those 3 things in these 2 colors. One of them might end up getting both of them in there. Okay, let's do, I just want to wipe this off. I don't want to get resin in my pigment paste. I've never used neon colors before, so this is a good way to try them on your extras. Kind of like on purpose extras, I guess. Oh, I forgot to show you I'm trying not to touch it the little shell worked. Here's the UV resin piece. So that is great. We don't have to save clear in the background to do that. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more purple. So yeah, if you want to pour your little shaker turtle and you don't have any clear, it's okay. As long as you have some UV resin, it'll be good. I used the B7000 glue to actually glue it to the turtle yesterday, and it worked great. I can't get it off, so that means it's good. That was the purple. I leave them upside down so I can see my colors in the box. Eventually we'll get through all of these, just not today. Okay, the blue. I probably should have mixed it, but I didn't. Isn't that pretty? It looks to be true to color in the jar, so that's good. Sometimes things change color when they hit resin. You just have to make sure you mix your pigments really good so they don't sink and mess up your piece on the backs, tops, or whatever it is that you're unmolding first. Okay, let's get these in the vacuum chamber.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Painting dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Dipped in gold with a stroke of flare. Diamonds shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell, turning the ordinary.
I'm just gonna spritz these quickly and pour it in. There's nothing complicated about this day at all. I like these kinds of days. And this should look really pretty. I do want to squish it and put something down in there. Let me grab this stick out of here. Just to make sure we have in no bubbles on that edge down below. Well, there's no guarantees, but I could try. That's enough for that one. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one. Now for that, I want to be careful. Let me make sure there's no bubbles, which there could very well have been. And then we're going to scrape this in there. I don't know. I hope 10 ounces is enough because I just colored everything. That or I made too much. And I'm pretty sure I made too much. Oh yeah. Some of you are secretly happy about that. I can hear it now. Oh gosh, I don't know how much that is that I have. I don't have a cup with measurements, so it's kind of difficult for me. Oops. To know what to pour it in. I do see some bubbles underneath here. Oh, maybe it's glitter. It's not bubbles, it's glitter pieces. But we're gonna go around the edge anyway, because there very well could be bubbles under that lip. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm glad I just did one project today. I'm just gonna spritz the bubbles off the top. That one didn't want to pop, probably because of the glue. Neither did that one. And slide these out of the way. Those are good. Well, maybe, no, I didn't want to do glitter. Let me get some paper towels under these guys so I could slide them out of the way. We're gonna keep my plan. Let's do a blue bear. I wonder if I have enough. Oh, I should have spritzed it, but I didn't. So this is gonna hold more than 1 ounce. I need that little scraper I got yesterday. Definitely gonna hold more than 1 ounce. So maybe I will add a little purple into it. Okay, that one's gone. Do I add purple into it? I have to. I don't have a choice. So I definitely want the shaker. Wonder what's going to happen to this one. Maybe I should mix it and stir it so it doesn't look like I just blobbed it in there. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's an extra. It's an on-purpose extra. And I definitely want the shaker poured. I'm just gonna spritz that one. I don't know if I have enough for that little turtle. I don't want to use glitter in these diamond molds because you're not gonna see the glitter, so I don't like wasting the glitter. Oh yeah, we should have enough for this little guy. So I measured that pretty good. I just didn't measure the tray pretty good. I still have some left over. Oh, I have 2 of those. That's right. Oh, I don't think I have enough. I'll have to find something smaller. And something for that. We'll do the rose, or whatever kind of flower this is. I pulled out my water ripple butterfly and a seashell. And we'll see if that's good enough. I wish I had enough to do my little elk guy. He would be so cute in that blueberry sparkle. That one's full. I probably have enough for not much. Not much. Let me move this out of the way. Let's do these guys. This one is going to be a little difficult because it's a small opening and there's glue in here. So that should make the butterfly pretty in the end. I just want to get it down in all those tips, which it's not down in all of them yet. A lot of my extras molds are matte molds, which kind of stinks because you don't want to use a matte mold with glitter. Not going to work very good. A little bit more. That good? That should be good. Let's put some in this. I don't think we need to spritz it, but I'm going to anyway. I don't need to, well, yeah, I guess you do have to fill this one all the way up if you want to see the whole thing. There we go. Whoops. And I only have a little bit left of each one. So I will find something extra to pour these into, get everything cured, see you on demold. We've got all kinds of unmolding to do. Here's the leftovers. This one is probably garbage, but I mixed the rest of the purple and the rest of the glitter. Oh, it's not horrendous, but it could have been better. Maybe if I put silver on those tips, it might be a little bit better. Let's see how the purple one came out. Now that one came out good. No bubbles at all today. I'd probably highlight those tips as well. Let's see, what should we do? Here's some hearts. I just threw the rest of the blueberry sparkle in. That came out pretty. These two are probably good for a small pendant or earrings. I don't know. I wear little jewelry, so I don't know. I'm always worried about making jewelry too big, but I don't know. They could probably be earrings. There's a smaller set here that would have been great for earrings, so maybe I'll put a flat back veil on there or something. What do we have? Let's do this little fella. This is the purple. Oh, he's so cute. He's so sparkly. Oh, he has some eyes too, a little different than the rest of his head. Isn't that adorbs? Love that little guy. He's going to be getting a lot of use. Here is the butterfly. Just kind of peel it out one wing tip at a time. There we go. Look at that. Oh, she's beautiful. That is so pretty. Oh, I love that. All right, let me move those. Here is the seashell. No big deal, but it is still gorgeous. Needs a little bit of trim. I overfilled it. Let's do the bear. Let's do the bear and see how sparkly. Oh, he's so cute. Look at his little face. He's got little paw prints there too. We could highlight. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. A little bit of trimming, but not too bad. They have the cutest molds. All right, this is the shaker. And we have the shell already done. Remember, we did that earlier with the UV resin. Come on, hop out. Oh, isn't it cute? How do you like that neon purple? I think it's a gorgeous color. And when you have a shiny mold, it's like a perfect finish. Isn't that gorgeous? And then we'll put the shell thing on like that after we fill it with inclusions. So I did pull some out. Let's move this all aside. I'm going to finish it later. This must be the jar lid. Let's see what it looks like in this beautiful glitter. Oh, you can see the glitter through there. I'm going to have to paint it. It wasn't quite intense as it needed to be. That kind of stinks. So regardless, look at the shine on that. It's gorgeous. So I'll do silver probably. I'm thinking silver might be good. And then the jar, which we have to loosen that suction. I was wiping right here, so it's got like a paper thin piece of resin right there. All right, let's see. I need 2 hands to get this out. I'm just breaking the suction while pulling the side back. Almost there. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at the sparkle. What do you think of the blueberry sparkle? That is gorgeous. You could go around this side with rhinestones if you would like to, but I don't know if I'm gonna do anything. I don't know. I might highlight these lines that were in there. And maybe these, I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm gonna put that aside. Maybe we'll do it in an alcohol ink. So for the turtle, I've got these little glass beads that I have, kind of pinkish, light pink and dark pink, or like a light pink and a neon pink. Just put some in there. And then I have these little hearts. So I'm thinking something that'll go with the purple and the pink, which will be, how about these, purple and pink? Grab some tweezers. I'm loving this new little mold. It is so adorable. We'll put 3 in. Whoops, we don't need 6. Come on, get in there. Making me want to do a whole video on shakers again. Let's see if that's enough. We could put another butterfly like we did yesterday. Yeah. That is cute. Let me see if I have a butterfly that'll go in here. Here's a white one. I don't want to do purple. Let's do white. We'll just put that right in there. And then all I did, I don't think this needs trimmed or anything. I think it's really good. I'm just going to take my B7000 around the rim of that like I did yesterday, or whatever day it was. All my days run together. Let's see. I'm just going to go all the way around this rim and then just set it on top and set it aside until it's dry. Don't shake it or your stuff will stick to that. Trust me. Ask me how I know, right? Done it before. Let me put this back in or my glue will dry on the tip. There we go. So, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love this mold. I love this mold. You guys buy the best molds ever. Speaking of, I got a package in the mail today. Barbara told me I was going to be getting a black package any day now, and I got it today. Look what she got me. Oh my gosh. She bought me a rose. Of course, there's a piece of glitter in it. It's, I think, a water ripple rose. I didn't even know they had a water ripple rose. We might have to do this the water ripple way. She bought me water ripple angel wings. Look at how adorable they are. Perfect for extras. You guys buy the best extras molds ever. And then the water ripple cross mold. And I think I ordered this one in my monthly pack. I don't know, but we're going to find out when I get that in the mail. So thank you so much, Barbara. You have the best taste and you know what I love. It's so funny. I love them so much. I can't wait to do them. I'm going to be putting them like right next to my table here for my extras tomorrow or the next day or whenever, anytime soon that I have extra. Let me grab a knife. I'm just going to not cut my hands here. And I'm going to paint his little face on. A little bit rough on the back side. Or you can use that little cool Dremel tool thing that I got the other day. But, you know, it's put away. Let me grab a black marker. Right here. And we're just going to do his little eyes. One tiny little eye. Two little eyes. Oops, shoot. That's what I was trying not to do. Looks like he has a little teardrop. Get it right off. And then his nose. He's so cute. And then he's got 3 little paw toes. 1, 2, 3. And then his little foot pad. Oh my gosh, I love this one. What about the blue? Do you like the neon blue? I love it. Isn't that cute? I don't think I'm going to do anything to the ears. Nothing. He is perfect the way he is. Just like that. I'm going to figure out what to do with all these and get them finished. I'm going to paint the jar lid and I'll show you everything as soon as it's done.
Into something to tell. Glitz and gold with a stroke of flair. Diamond shine in the midnight air. Glue and gems, they're my magic spell. Turning the ordinary into something to tell. Glitz and glitter lighting up the night. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky. Each beat a story, each stroke a scream, turning scraps of nothing into a dream. Life's a canvas and I'm gonna paint, making chaos shine without restraint. Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night.
Well, my friends, that is it. All I did was put a silver edging around the leaves and a magnet on the back of that one. And then this one I did the silver edging, and then it had the hole in there from the mold, so I put a pinch bail on that. So it ended up kind of pretty. I didn't expect that. I did put flat bag bails on the hearts, all of them. Whoops. The flat one and the rounded ones, and then also the little tiny ones, because I thought that would make a really cute pendant. The little turtles, didn't do anything to them. This one is dry and it shakes. So that is so cute. One of my new favorite molds. Didn't do anything to him, just painted his face. All I did was highlight the grooves in the seashell. On the butterfly, I did add rhinestones in my normal spots, but you really can't tell because of all the shine. So I held myself back from going around the rim. So this, I just painted the top silver. I'm just gonna let it dry overnight. And then I went through the grooves with the silver paint pen and highlighted all that. I was gonna go around that whole edge, but you know what? I'm like, if you can barely see them on this, I'm not going through all that trouble, time, and whatever just to not see them. So that's it. That is the end. I will find something for us to do tomorrow, and I'll get you some pictures. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you liked everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining